Khazar Ibrahim is Azerbaijan's ambassador to Turkey. He joins us from the Turkish capital, Ankara. Ambassador, good to have you on the program with us. Turkey and Azerbaijan, as we know, enjoy close relations. How important is that relationship, especially now?
Well, Turkey and Azerbaijan, as President Erdogan stated in his Twitter account, one nation, two states. And also Ibrahim Khalil mentioned that within your reporting. Turkey and Azerbaijan stand next to each other on every single international and regional issue. We rendered our support to Turkey on every single international issues and the challenges Turkey is facing on its borders. And the same happens vis-a-vis Azerbaijan. But very important point here is that despite the fact that Azerbaijan and Turkey are brotherly nations, both Turkey and Azerbaijan are the countries which respect international law. We do believe that international community should abide by norms and principles of international law. And therefore, when Azerbaijan states its support to Turkey and Turkey, from its own side, states its support to Azerbaijan, we always refer to international law. And the same happened when Turkey rendered its support right now to Azerbaijan, or to that point when in 1993 it closed its borders with Armenia because there were 4 UN Security Council resolutions demanding withdrawal of the all-occupying Armenian forces from the occupied territories of Azerbaijan.
Turkey's President Erdogan spoke with Azerbaijan's President Aliyev. Do you know what took place during that phone conversation and what kind of support Turkey might offer?
Well, support is unwavering. And that was always the case, and it is the case right now. And again, Turkish President Erdogan stands by the brotherly Azerbaijan, but at the same time, it stands by the norms and principles of international law, as I mentioned before. Because President Erdogan, when it says, it does not just refer to brotherly relations, it also refers to the perpetrator of the aggression and occupation of Azerbaijani territories, which is the Republic of Armenia. And therefore, when Turkey extends, and its president extends its unwavering support to Azerbaijan, it makes it within international law. It makes it within the rules of the game all countries of the world should abide.
Azerbaijan's president has vowed retaliation for these attacks from Armenia. What kind of retaliation could we see? What could that look like?
Well, President Ilham Aliyev did not just say it's retaliation. President Ilham Aliyev said yes, because Armenia attacked Azerbaijani civilians. And to that point, I want to go back to your reporting when your expert, Mrs. Chowdhury, was referring to the death of civilians and the statements made both by Azerbaijan and Armenia. And I don't want to sound biased. I'm ambassador of the Republic of Azerbaijan. But at the same time, it's a fact that the attacks which took place from the positions of Armenian armed forces, they are not in the Nagorno-Karabakh region of Azerbaijan. They are from the 7 other districts of Azerbaijan, which are under illegal military occupation of Armenia and where Armenians never lived. And therefore, logically, even though, if hypothetically, if you take the statement of Armenians, if Azerbaijan tried to attack the position of Armenian armed forces in those territories, they should be not a single Armenian civilian because they have never lived there, and it's a fact acknowledged by international community. But the point is, recently, government of Armenia brought a lot of ethnic Armenians, both from Syria and Lebanon, and illegally settled them to these districts. And there were a lot of reportings to the United Nations as well about these illegal activities of Armenia. And therefore, when President Ilham Aliyev says about retaliation, yes, we do retaliate and we will retaliate because our civilians were killed. But at the same time, when we're acting on our soil, we're acting within international recognized borders of Azerbaijan, and we're acting to liberate our illegally occupied territories.
As far as the international community, why do you think this conflict between the two countries has been largely ignored?
Well, maybe I would sound a little bit undiplomatic and maybe a little bit unambassadorial, but the point is, if you look at those countries which have to deal with this conflict, with the occupation of Azerbaijani territories, we have 3 co-chairs with whom we have good and friendly relations, but at the same time, they host the largest Armenian diasporas. And Armenian lobby is quite active, and not only against the interests of Azerbaijan, but also against the interests of Turkey, for example. And we have seen a lot of actions within the parliaments or within the governments of those countries which had nothing to do with justice, but only because Armenian diaspora, Armenian lobby had a strong say within the domestic political issues. Therefore, very unjust statements or very unjust policies were conducted by some countries sometimes. But the most important thing is that when co-chairs make diplomatic statements, when they try to bring positions of the countries together, it's really important they speak from the perspective of international law and justice, because all these three co-chairs are permanent members of UN Security Council. All these three co-chairs voted for the UN Security Council resolutions adopted in 1993, which demand, as I said, unconditional withdrawal of Armenian troops from the territories. So if they don't call the things with its name, if they don't tell who is the perpetrator and who is the victim, whatever diplomatic efforts you can put, whatever best diplomats you can put in the middle to mediate, it's not going to help.
All right, Ambassador Khazar Ibrahim joining us from Ankara. Thank you so much.